Guten Tag and welcome back everybody to finally another episode of Minecraft 1.10 modded in my little single player world. We finally made it back after the adventure with Silent Master in Creativerse and the portal built back home. We finally are back in our world, and besides all the crazy stuff early this year with work and so on, and the series with Silent Master together, I finally find some time to record more of my single player world. And today I want to look into stuff I already covered in the mod spotlights for advanced rocketry. I want to go to space and build a spaceship and travel to different distant planets. So what about that? That sounds amazing. So we will hop right into the game and see what we can do. And here we are. So, a little problem I recognized when I logged into the game. We don't have any iron left. 6 iron ingots. That is it. So we have to do something about that. And really fast, that is. Oh, let me sleep. So first, hop over to the Space Center and see what we have here and what we can actually do here. I hopped on a little bit earlier, yesterday I think. I reinstalled the elevator, but it is currently a little bit wonky. I think I might... it is on the latest version, so I might maybe exchange that for another mod. Oh, I actually did nothing here. I did something over here. Whee! Good. So I expanded the platform, the launch pad that is, because to build a space station, you actually need to do the same what you do with rockets. You build a space station on Earth on one of the launch pads and then assemble it with a rocket assembling machine instead of with a space station assembling machine. That is, instead of a rocket assembling machine. And we want to look into that. Oh, this thing here came back from mining, I assume. Is this a rocket? No, it's not a rocket. It's not assembled. And it is empty, so I think it is... Oh man, I can't even remember. So, this is one of the things I actually want to do today. Build a space station, send it to space. But first off, because I am pretty sure we will need iron anyway... Oh man, I missed this world. I really do. So glad I finally find some space to get back into here. Oh, another thing, I got already so distracted. On a comment of one of the earlier episodes where we actually built this thing, mentioned that it is almost 20% too short. So because of that, this slope looks too steep. I really wanted to have the slope steep, but I think he was right, he or she, I actually don't know. It is a little bit too steep. It looks more like a ramp than it looks like a bridge. But because we spent really a lot of time... I'm stuck. We really spent a lot of time building it. I don't want to rebuild it, but I will keep it in mind for further bridge projects. Oh man, the rune altar thingy, the rune production facility... all the beautiful things. Booch. What is this actually doing? I can't remember. Why did I do this? Oh, mana! Yeah. Mana from coffee. Right. Oh man, I'm so stupid. Good. So, I will see first to what we can do with iron in terms of iron production. And then build a space station. See you in a second. Alright, so I just bought up one of the disk drives from down below where the warehouse is supposed to be. And now we are getting iron and a lot of other things. For example, like gold right at the moment. It is just smelting away here. This is the system we used before and I didn't change it at all. So we don't get iron now because everything else is in the system as well. But we will get iron eventually. So what we are up to do is building a space station. I have actually no idea about the design I want to go with. First I was thinking, if I want to build a spaceship, it got to be the Enterprise, right? Because, I mean, just because. And then I was thinking, ah man, everybody's building the Enterprise when he's trying to build a spaceship in Minecraft. So what else can we do? I actually have no idea. So I will go for now with where just, I assume just a raft, just a platform, and build from there on out. So I have actually no idea what this will become. For right now, as I said, it will just be a platform. And we can always build that further out in space. We don't need to build it here. And we are already out of building materials. Well, that is nice. Okay, I misinterpreted the amount of blocks we will most likely need. So this is just a platform. And I will leave it to that for now. As I said, it is very easy to just build it in space. What else do we need? Oh, I need actually to build a rocket assembling machine. Give me a second. And by a rocket assembling machine, I actually meant space station assembling machine. This one. So, it basically works exactly the same, except the fact that we need a space station ID chip in there and a, what is it called? Satellite bay. That will actually make a package and that we can send into space. Now let me think about how I want to go with it. At least I need walls and a ceiling so that we have secure space, airtight space to work with. I will finish this and then whoop, and then we will see us again when we build the station. Good, so I built an ugly cube of something to bring us in space. And why is it snowing on top of the space station? That is a weird effect. Okay, never mind. Okay, it's good. So, I have the space station assembler now here. An empty space station ID chip and a satellite bay. And that should lead to a valid space station. Let's see what is happening. Alright, the station disappeared, which means it should be inside here, in the space station container. Pretty nice. And we have a space station ID chip. I wonder why this says Station 3. So, I must have done something in the past. Oh, look at that! That is awesome. We have snow layers. Okay, so I think I tried to build space stations in the past. I actually can't remember. There's a space station ID chip 2 in the system. Maybe we will try to go there someday. So what I will do now is bring this thing to space. With the minimum rocket possible. I think this should be about it. Well, let's see. We need at least a satellite bay. 5. Let's see. Satellite bay over there. And the... Oh no, just scan it first and see if it is viable. Nope, not enough fuel capacity. So we need to add more fuel tanks. I think I will just surround it with it. Then we have definitely enough. Okay, now build the rocket. Good. The rocket is fueled and everything is in place. Now place the space station container inside it and see that we get this thing to space. Bye-bye. And we follow to the space station in our own rocket. Good, we are on the space station now. We have the spacesuit on with the rocket, what is it called? Jetpack. So we can actually fly around here and... Okay. Why is that here? That is not supposed to be here. It is part of the rocket. I built Oh man, how stupid is that? I built the snow layers as part of the rocket. Oh, okay, think about it. Good, now. Oh, I can't actually go over here. That is so stupid. Okay, I will just break my way in here then. Go inside? Good. No. So we are inside. The next thing we want to do is we actually want to breathe in here, so we don't need to rely on the tanks on our back. So where did I left that? Oh man, how did I do that again? Let's see. Is it in here? Yeah, it actually is. Okay, so I prepared a CO2 scrubber. And I prepared also matter transceiver and receiver, so we can travel back and forth the space station without the need of the rocket, because as awesome as the rocket is, it is really slow, and because of that we don't want to use it on a regular basis. So I should have built this differently, because now I don't have any space to place these things. What do I care? So, let's think about how we want to do this. First of all, we need a place to install the dimensional transceiver. Let's see. I think I need to go the crude way. Receive buster. Good. Now we have energy. Pretty nice. Then. Okay, this is actually more difficult than I thought it would be. Oh no, this thing is so fast. All the laboratory blocks are so fragile. I don't know. Okay, power. We have power there. We have the matter transceiver, the matter receiver here. The dialing device I will just place over here. Okay, this works. I will call this orbit 3 because for whatever reason this is obviously the third space station. I don't know why yet. So we can dial from Earth to home. We cannot. Why can we not? Because this thing also needs power. Okay, how we want to do it? Can we place it just on top of here? No, it has at least power. Home receiver. Yes, okay, this does work. Now go back to Earth and see if we can go back and forth without the rocket. If not, we basically lost just now. Let's see. Home sent to orbit 3 dial. Yeah, it seems to work. Okay, pretty nice. Yeah, it works. Good. So we have an easy way back and forth to the space station. What else do we need? We need to install the CO2 scrubbers and the oxygen vent. And to do that, where do I want to build that? I guess here. Oxygen vent and the scrubbers, left and right. The scrubbers must be filled with a carbon collection cartridge. So the carbon in the cartridge collects the CO. Is it? I actually don't know. The bad stuff from the air. It is carbon monoxide. Is that correct? Or is it carbon dioxide? I actually don't know. I should know. I used to know. I can't remember though. Okay, get down here. Break this block. Is this? Yes. Oxygen vent. Nice, good. Okay. And bring the energy over from here all the way to here. This is admittedly ugly. I can't change it though. I will change it someday. Good. Can I pour it inside? I can. Good. Okay. All I need now is a lever. Ah, nice. Can you actually hear it? You can hear it hissing. Meaning we have oxygen now. I can take off my helmet. Yes. Now I have no longer a proper spacesuit. This is okay. But we have a space station and oxygen and a method of travel back and forth. And we can look inside the thrusters. Nice. Okay, now we have a space station. We will, I think in the next episode, we will do this in the next episode. Because this episode is already long enough, I assume, and we did a few things, so that is really good. If you want to watch the last episode, which was actually, I think, last year, you may do this here, right beside my head, and we will see us again in the next episode. Take care of yourself, guys, and rock on.